Hello everybody, it's Rachel. Welcome back. So I just wanted to sit down and play with some makeup that I pulled out, and I just thought we would have some fun playing makeup while we're just home doing nothing really much. So I'm going to do some bronzing. This is a Flower Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer, and it's like a lighter tone. I'm just going to do a little bit and just a tiny bit because it's not like we have much plans. So and playing here, sitting here is actually kind of relaxing for me, so I just thought we would sit down and play with some makeup and get ready for the day. I like this bronzer. Oh yeah, I guess it's more of a bronzer than a contour, and I like it because it's very, very light. So it's just kind of an everyday, but it does a little bit of the trick. But if you use too much, it kind of turns a little bit orange, so be careful with that. But I just like it because it's very lightweight, and like it's a lighter tone, not like lightweight as in, because it can still build up, but it's just a good one from the drugstore, I guess is the word I'm probably looking for. So before I do like highlighter and blush, I just kind of wanted to add like color to my face. And I pulled two palettes that I wanted to play with. This one is relatively new, and then this one I haven't played with in a while. This is the NYX Ultimate eyeshadow palette in Warm Natural, and then I got this one from Makeup Geek. I just did a video on it, and I don't know the name of it, so I will put it here. So I have these to play with. And I am just going to prime my lids with my e.l.f. eyelid primer. And we'll do a little bit of shadow. I'm not going to do too much. I'm probably going to stick more with the NYX palette because I haven't used this in a little while and I wanted to play with it. So I'm going to blend my primer out. And now I'm gonna take this is a brush I think I found on Wish or Amazon, and I'm gonna take this shade right here and just dip into that and put that in the crease, and I'm gonna kind of do it like really blend it out. And then I think I am going to go a little bit more bold, and I want to take this shade from Makeup Geek, which is called, as I drop it, goodness for me, and it is called Wine and Dine. And I want to take that and place that. I'm going to start it here on by the lash line. This is a brush that I got from Coastal Scents years ago, but I really like it because it's like a small domed brush. So I'm just starting this close to the lash line, and then I'm just taking a little bit and blending it mostly in the outer corner and then washing it through the crease. Kind of just a little pop of color. I'm still using that same brush with a light hand at the very end of my brush, and then I'm just not dipping back into the color, I'm just blending that out. Yep, I'm liking that. I'm just going to continue to blend it. I'm going to use a blending brush. I go in with that shade again, once again, and start by the lash line. Now I'm going to take this like packing kind of, it's like, I don't know, maybe like a packing brush, but it's like a fluffier brush, and I'm going to take this shade inside this palette right here. I'm literally just going with the flow, and I'm just picking shades that look fun to me. Kind of building the color up on this brush, and I'm going to place that on the outer corner, kind of a little bit overlapping the purple or the magenta shade, I guess. And just blending that through the lid. Not dipping back in very often. I dust my brush off and then blend that through. The other side. Now I'm going to take a smaller brush, just a little tiny brush, and I'm going to find a shimmery shade that I like, and I like this shade right here. And I'm going to place that on the inner corner and pull it through, pull it into the lid. I don't know what kind of brush this is, but it's like an angled kind of a brush. I don't know. And I'm going to take this shade inside of the Makeup Geek palette because it's actually a really good shade. And I'm going to clean up around the brow bone, not so much highlighting, but like blending it and just kind of cleaning up the edges. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit more and go in right here. This just kind of makes everything look a little bit cleaner, and especially for me, I have a little bit of a hooded eye, or a lot of it of a hooded eye, and just cleaning up around the edges here. And there you go, I have a little bit of like a purpley, purpley toned eye. I'm not really sure what it is, but I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm going to take one of my go-to eyeliners at the moment, which is the Jordana 12-hour Made to Last liquid eyeliner pencil, and it's not really... Okay, so I applied my mascara, which is the Flower Lash Warrior mascara. I put 2 coats of that on. Now I'm going to go back in with that same coppery tone shade and go on my lower lash line with that. And apply this CoverGirl Lash Extension Mascara, which is in the shade Black Brown. So it's like a lighter tone, but I really like this for the lower lash line. Okay, so I'm gonna try this out. Let's zoom back out. Alright, so I'm done with the eyes. Now I want to do a little bit, we need blush and lips and highlighter. And I want to try this highlighter from e.l.f. It's a liquid highlighter, and we've already done most of our face, but I'm still going to try it. So I'm going to try it with a wedge, make a cosmetic wedge, because I've been using these for foundation and concealer, and I've actually loved it. I just feel like it's just more. I'm just going to apply a little bit here on my sponge, and then just tap it on the cheekbone. And by golly, does that work? By golly. By golly. Never said that before in my life. Just gonna do a little bit more. You can probably see it better on this side. Kind of went a little bit in on my cheek here. Oh well, is what it is. But I kind of like the way that this cosmetic wedge applies the highlighter. Might be onto something with that. I like that. Okay, and for blush, I kind of pulled 2 things. This one is Milani Coral Beam blush, and then I have a Laura Geller, which I think I probably will use this because I really want to. This is the Baked Blush in Lychee Rose, which is, it just looks so beautiful. And I have a little blush brush here, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of this. And it might be a little bit intense with the highlighter that we have, but I'm kind of into it. It actually snowed today, and it is March 25th. I live in Utah, if you guys are wondering. And it's pretty crazy. the weather we get. So it is kind of intense for a blush, but I think it's really pretty. Pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and take my powder brush that I used and go over that. And then I am going to use, I just kind of want a little bit of a lip, so I'm going to take this Energy Noir lip from Tarte, and it's just kind of like a lip tint, but it's darker. And I'm going to put that on, and then I'm going to... Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys so much for watching. This was a fun video to film. Just kind of sitting with me and sitting down and just kind of decompressing and playing with makeup. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the like button as well. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.